Okay, welcome back to the training. In the last training, we took a good look at the reasons why WhatsApp can and could get your account banned, and we saw how to eventually get a WhatsApp account unbanned if you happen to have gotten it temporarily banned. Now, for this particular video, we are going to be looking at the best practices that you should put in place in order not to get your WhatsApp account banned. So we are going to be looking at how to avoid a WhatsApp ban in the first place. So we take a good and hard look at those practices, those things you should put in place, those things you shouldn't do and you should do in order to avoid getting the hammer from WhatsApp. Now, the very first thing you should have in mind when it comes to avoiding WhatsApp banning is that you should send messages to people that you know. You need to consider people to whom you send messages to. Of course, spammers will just send messages to everyone, every Tom, Dick, and Harry, as long as they have scraped those contacts, and they will end up getting their account banned. So if you want to avoid an account ban, you need to send messages to people who know you and whom you know. You don't send messages to strangers, unless of course you have a reason to send messages to them. And those people, because if people know you, they are going to find the message you send to them very, very useful. So this means that you need to save those people that know you. You need to save their contact first before sending messages to them. So because if you are sending messages to unsafe contact, Facebook is going to, and especially if the messages are much, they are going to take it that you are a spammer. And this is one of the reasons why WhatsApp account gets banned. Sorry that I'm mentioning Facebook. Now, the second reason is that you need to consider the number and frequency of messages. If you have not been sending messages in large quantities, that in large amounts before now, and you are just getting into WhatsApp marketing, you need to take note of the frequency. This is very, very important. Now, if you send a large number of messages out to persons also, you need to wait for like 7 to 15 days before you send the next one to that same person. You don't just pour out messages and send to people just like that. So that's the second reason that you could get the big hammer from WhatsApp. Now, the third one is that messages and the content are important. Send messages which people will respond to. You do not send silly messages, I call them unfortunate messages that gets people annoyed. Don't send the same message again and again and again to the same person, maybe because he has not replied, marketing a particular product. We know, of course, that just sending one message to someone, it might not take action at that point in time. Same thing with mailing. So you need to send another one. But just as we said in the last example, minimize the frequency and make sure that they are not the same messages that you are sending over and over again. Of course, you need a series of messages or campaign of related messages to be effective. That being the case, still don't keep on repeating the same message over and over again. And of course, don't send obscene and defamatory and cursing messages or very violent messages. Don't send violent videos, violent pictures, or immoral messages and pictures. You could get reported and eventually your account will get banned. So any messages also that contains a virus or a malware is one-way ticket of getting your account banned. Then also consider the phone number and installed app. This is very, very, very important and many people don't know. Please make sure that you are always using the official WhatsApp app all those ones that they call GB WhatsApp or any similar app is going to eventually get your account banned. It is true that all those apps like the GB WhatsApp, I think you can send like broadcast messages to up to 1,000 persons compared to the normal official one. Also, at the same time, if you are selecting WhatsApp will normally allow you to select 5, but I think with that one you can select up to 250 and above. So it seems to have some huge immense advantages. Also, you can be online and nobody will know you are online, and also even if persons that are online, you'll be seeing their notifications and you know that persons are online even if they appear not to be online. So all this seems like advantages, but if you are a marketer, if you are a good marketer, you wouldn't want an ethical marketer, you wouldn't want to be breaking the terms of services of WhatsApp in the first place, and of course you don't want to be hiding behind GB WhatsApp. Why wouldn't you want people to know you are online? As a matter of fact, you should want, if you are a marketer, you should want people to know that you are online. I don't even see the need for that GB WhatsApp. Take your time and suddenly be sending messages to like 1,000 persons at a time, which will make you appear like a spammer. If you do that, you might end up getting a permanent ban. WhatsApp will just ban you. In fact, the reason why I got a temporary ban was that I sent messages out. I was sending the same messages out. I didn't use GB WhatsApp or any of those scraping stuff or software. I was sending the same message to about 600 persons. The next thing, I tried to hop online, get into my WhatsApp, and I couldn't. I have gotten a temporary ban. I got really, really frightened. So I just followed the steps that I told you in the last video training, and within a couple of hours, about 3-4 hours, my account has been reinstated. And I was warned that if I get like 3 temporary ban, my account will be banned permanently. Now I don't want that for my business account, because once it is banned, especially if it is linked up to your business manager, you will not be able to run WhatsApp messaging ads, which is not what I want. So you have to be very, very careful. Uninstall the GB WhatsApp from your phone and install the official WhatsApp business app, and take advantage of all these things, all the features we have listed out before now, so that you don't end up having your account banned. Then also, always keep updated to the latest version of WhatsApp. This is very, very important. They use 3G or 4G. Now, we also mentioned that I was using Wi-Fi. My main SIM was not in that phone, it was in another phone. I was using Wi-Fi to do all these things. So as I send a whole lot of messages, the fact that the SIM was not in that particular phone and I was using the Wi-Fi could have been responsible for the ban. Of course, WhatsApp will never tell you. They will just tell you that you broke their terms of service and blah 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 blah. But I have been using Wi-Fi as long as my SIM, the main SIM, is in the phone that I'm using for browsing for the WhatsApp platform. I've been using Wi-Fi for my laptop, because that's where I'm even holding this tutorial now, getting access to WhatsApp. I've told you how to install WhatsApp to your phone, and this WhatsApp web. So it could be another reason why your account gets banned. So also use phone number which is popular, that people know you with. If you get a new number also for this activity, maybe you want to start, you just get a new number. To Facebook, the algorithm, the machine learning process, your number is new and you are sending out a bunch of messages, maybe tens and hundreds of them, you are going to get the hammer, because they will take it that you are a scammer. So a spammer, I mean. Don't use automation tools. I don't know how to shout and emphasize on this. Automation tools are like everywhere. All those scraping tools, you now send bulk messages to them, or third-party software that automates WhatsApp's marketing. WhatsApp, they are not happy with this. You are denying them of money. You are also negatively affecting their platform, and they don't joke with this. This often leads to a permanent ban. Then the fifth one, which contains a couple of important tips, is that always back up your WhatsApp so that you can restore later. Back up daily, not even weekly, especially if your WhatsApp is like very very active, you are using it for business. Make sure that everything is backed up, otherwise you are going to lose some very very important data, some very very important chats. So, and if you know that your chat history is important, download it and email it to yourself. Don't just archive it, download it and email it to your email ID. So this is very very important. Now, you keep these best practices in place, watch your account very very well, and you are going to avoid getting your WhatsApp account banned. So thank you and God bless, and I hope you have been getting real value for this training from this training package so far. So when we come next, we are going to be looking at how to build an e-commerce store on WhatsApp without paying for hosting, without paying for domain name. So have a great day, and God bless.